You probably think seeing the Mount Kilimanjaro, or seeing the Big Five on a safari, or see the Maasai jumping. But football is also in people's life's blood in East Africa. In this football rivalry transcends even higher than Mount Kilimanjaro. Welcome to the Dar Es Salaam Derby, or Rivalry, also known as the Dar Derby or Kariakoo Derby, an inner-city derby between Simba SC and Young Africans. Welcome to Rivalries around the world. I'm your host Boody, a continent we forget often when it's about football and especially about rivalries. In this episode we cover the Dar Es Salaam football derby. This derby is huge. It is the most important fixture in Tanzania and whole Africa, and can be compared with the Soweto Derby in South Africa and the Kariakoo Derby in Egypt. Let's jump into East Africa. I really want to let you know, sorry for my pronunciation in African or Swahili, it is really bad, so sorry for that, my apologies. Dar es Salaam is located in the north of Tanzania near the coast, near the border with Kenya. Although Dodoma is the capital. The largest city and economic heart is Dar es Salaam. The Dar es Salaam Derby is also known as the Kariakoo Derby. Kariakoo is an area what is now present-day business district in Dar es Salaam. Both teams share the same stadium to play the matches. Simba SC, as well Young Africans, play in the national stadium. It is recently built in 2008. This stadium is a bit south of downtown. It has a capacity of 60,000 seats. What is strange, because the first derby between Young Africans and Simba, they sold 70,000 tickets. That's odd, isn't it? There's also a second stadium where the derby recently took place. Former National Stadium Uhuru Stadium with a capacity of 23,000 seats. That stadium is a couple of meters away from the present National Stadium. However, the Young Africans training ground is at Twiga Street. The club never left after the club has been founded there. And Simba SC is founded in Simba Street. They do not have a training ground there, but train near the National Stadium. So what about the clubs? We start with the Young Africans. It is the most successful club in Tanzania football history. Founded on February 11, 1935, the club colours are yellow and green and some black. The home kit, they play in yellow with slices and green, away the other way around. Officially the club called Young African Sports Club. It is related not only to football. Their nickname is Yanga Wakima Taifo, the internationals called, but calling them Yanga SC or Yanga is more prevalent. Do not mix this team up from another Yanga team from Kenya. I mixed the name Young Africans or Yanga in this episode. The crest is round green yellow. On top you read Young Africans and on the bottom Tanzania and the letters SC. In the circle you see the founded year 1935, the green continent Africa within the Olympic flame. Underneath the circle you read the banner, forgive my horrible pronunciation, Daima Memble Nyuma Ruiko. Not sure what this means, so please put it in comments below. As said, this is Tanzania's most successful football team. They won 27 times the national title, they won several national cups, won 5 times the CSAFA Cup, the Central East African League. Domestic they are very successful, but not internationally. They never won the international cup like the African Champions League or the African Cup. They made enough appearances but never reached the semi-final of both leagues. So some prominent players are Shabani Nondaro, Maulid Ilunga, Sunday Manara and Kasim Manara. So what about Simba? Yanga's rival Simba Sports Club is founded in 1936. It is actually founded out of Young Africans. However, most of the fans deny this. In 1935 and 1936, due to bad performances and financial problems, some players with an Islamic background break away from Yanga and found another club in the same district of Kariakoo. They moved from Twiga Street to Simba Street. The club called in beginning the Queens. Hey, that's our name. Later, they changed their name in the Eagles. There's only one Eagles. And soon after that, in Dar Sunderland. There's only one Sunderland. Until they changed the name in 1971 in Simba, and they kept the name ever since. The club colours are red and white, what is not randomly chosen. Msimbazi, where the club is founded, is translated in Swahili for red. As well, you can read the word Simba in this name. Simba is Swahili for lion. Yes, I know, from the Lion King, it's coming from there, but I need to keep the story going. The stories are debatable, but it is very interesting. The crest is a red shield with a lion in it, and you read the abbreviation of Simba Sports Club, SSC. Above the logo you see Simba Sports Club and the year of the foundation. Underneath you see the club's motto, Nguvu Moya, what means one strength. The nickname of Simba are Wekunda wa Mzimbasi, or the Red Redeemers, the Reds, or simply the Lions. Simba is after Yanga the second successful team in Tanzanian football. They won the national title 19 times and the national cup 3 times. However, on international level, they're slightly better. In 1993, they reached the CAF Cup final. So, some famous players of Simba are Gervais Gago, Mbwana Samata, Abdi Banda, and Joseph Sininka. So, what about the rivalry? Let's go into it. What about the differences between the clubs? As said, one team break away from the other team. It is a breeding ground of a rivalry from the mid-1930s. So culturally they are from the same neighbourhood. Local pride of the street is at stake and have the bragging rights. One hand, it is a competitive rivalry, but a rivalry without a history. A derby is no common sense. Even one of the two teams have the best tickets to win the league, they can lose this kind of game. But as said, when both teams are not in the same game, some of the Yanga fans support Simba SC, and some fans the other way around. The matches are a spectacle of passionate Tanzanian football, but also in passionate fans. So passionate brawls happen between players, thrown out seats by the fans, fights and riots in and around the stadium. Even the police isn't helping by releasing tear gas canisters in the stadium, or escalating the situation by using of excessive force. As well, some derbies are also popular. It is too crowded, as mentioned in the 2008 game, where there was an attendance of 70,000 while having 60,000 seats. Even nowadays, there's a struggle outside to have some tickets and get in on match day, and the police and the security have it barely in control. Sometimes the electric tension during the derby is not only triggered by the fans, it is also triggered by the Tanzanian FA. In 2016, for example, by poor refereeing by Martin Sanya, a controversial goal scored by young Africans, and an unjust red card for a Simba player torn the stadium apart by vandalizing. Some Simba fans threw chairs and other debris on the football pitch. However, there were some protests in the weeks prior to the game when the TFF announced the female referee. The TFF claimed the woman is heavyweight in refereeing big matches. However, in conservative Tanzania there is a lot of doubt. The rivalry also transcends beyond physical boundaries when Simba fans call in spirit for divine intervention. In Tanzania they take witchcraft very seriously. Even that serious fans of Yanga protesting and use allegations of witchcraft towards Simba fans when they found some substances repeatedly planted near the ground, stands, and area of young African fans 24 hours prior to the match. According to the fans, the substance contained some supernatural powers to help the mighty Simba win. Even a minor game between politicians in green-yellow, Yanga shirts versus the political colleagues in red shirts got an attendance of 40,000 people. Ah, yes, I noticed you could even bet your life during those games apparently. It went basically like this. I bet my team, the Simba, will win. Are you sure? I take the bet. Sure, why not? If I win, I can have your wife, and if you win, you can have my wife. Yeah, sure. That's a deal. Come on, and over your wife. Side note, this is completely illegal in the most countries. Think before you bet anyway. So, what about head-to-head? However, there were matches between 1936 and 1965. We only take the matches in account from 1965, during the establishment of the Tanzanian Football League. In 2018, there was the 100th meeting since the foundation of the Tanzanian Professional Football League in 1965. The results between the teams are pretty even. Yanga has slightly an advantage of 36 wins, and Simba won 26 times, and there were 37 draws. The biggest victory by Simba was in 1977. They won 6-0. During this game was the only hat-trick made by Abdallah Kibadeni in the derby history. Yanga's biggest win was in 1968, under the name of Sunderland, by 0-5. Several other notable matches. In 1969, following a heavy defeat in the first game, Simba Sports Club missed the reverse fixture by worrying about a strong Yanga side. So by calling off the game and forfeit means points for the young Africans. Yanga fans still mocking with this game in the past. Another game was in 2013. Yanga was 3-0 ahead until the first half. Yanga was overconfident in the second half, while Simba somehow, by renewed energy and tied up in the final minute of injury time. The final whistle. So in conclusion, if you ever visit Tanzania and have visited the Mount Kilimanjaro, saw the Big Five and see the different tribes in and around the countryside, check this main highlight if you visit Dar Es Salaam. It is a guarantee for fireworks. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe this channel. And what do you think about this game? So post them in my comments below and I see you at the next rivalry.